Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lux, the channel dedicated to all things rich and luxurious. LeBron James is a living legend, and in many people's opinion, best player in the NBA. His story of the hometown hero who turned heel and left, but came back to end the city of Cleveland's championship drought is the stuff of movies, except it was real. Many people say LeBron was destined for greatness ever since he was a child. His ascendance to stardom was predicted way back then, but one thing no one was able to predict was his business savviness. Today, LeBron James has an estimated net worth of over $480 million. But LeBron clearly earns around $40 million in his salary from NBA every year. The rest he earns from many endorsement deals. Not only does LeBron James know how to make millions, but he also knows how to spend it. Everything from his cars, to his homes, to his business. Join us today as we show you what LeBron James spends his millions on. But first, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed to the channel, make sure you turn on notifications as we are releasing new videos every day. Number 9. Kia K900. This one to start off the list is a little bit tricky because we can't really tell if LeBron James actually likes his Kia K900 or if he's just saying that because he's a spokesperson for Kia. Both may be true, but we're unlikely to find out the truth in our lifetime. Anyway, LeBron really does have a Kia K900, and it's priced at over $50,000, which is a pretty expensive basic car if you think about it. Granted, it does look sleek, and the tires on it are clearly custom to help match the red paint job on it. But still, does LeBron really need this car? Or does he just say that because he's sponsored by Kia? No idea, but if he honestly does like the car, he's got good taste. It's a nice car, has plenty of room for his family and friends, and has a reasonable amount of power. What's not to like? Number 8. His entertainment business. You're going to see a lot of interesting things that LeBron is doing with his money, and one of the most interesting of things is the fact that he is a producer of movies and TV shows in Hollywood. You might remember one of the movies he's helped out with in Trainwreck, and he's done many other cameos in other shows via behind-the-scenes work sets. And yes, for some stupid reason, he's helping make Space Jam 2. Why? Anyways, he's spending his own money to get various shows and movies off the ground. He even had one that was loosely based on his life. It didn't last. Ironically enough, a lot of people felt that when he signed with the Los Angeles Lakers, his third team in the NBA during his career, it wasn't just so he could end his career with a legendary team, but because they were in Hollywood, basically. And he would use the proximity to Tinseltown to expand his entertainment career. Of course, this also led to one of his worst seasons when he signed with the Lakers the first year round, but that's another list entirely. Number 7. Clothing line. Believe it or not, one of the biggest things that can get an NBA star money outside of their basic contract is endorsements from show lines and clothing lines, like Nike's, Adidas, Converse, and more offer big-time bucks to sign some of the NBA's biggest stars. LeBron is no different, but eventually, he decided to go and make his own clothing line, like via Unknown. He made it in 2011 and it offers streetwear, sneakers, and designer apparel, thus reaching a wide market for a whole bunch of people to buy, and it's done rather well to be honest, including getting some new store openings in 2018. There's always a danger in a new clothing line, because oftentimes, the taste of the people are subjective. But LeBron is stylish, and his name adds a lot of credibility to it. So we really shouldn't be too surprised that this has worked out for the better for him, and it's one of the more profitable business ventures he's done while branching out of the NBA. Number 6. I Promise School. Let's be honest here. Most of the time we see LeBron James as this swanky basketball star who has hundreds of millions, likes to hang out with his friends, and tries to dominate basketball when he can, and he's all of that. But he's also a lot more because he knows what it's like to have a rough upbringing and then get the chance of a lifetime. So not only does he do charity work, he spends his money to try and get kids off the street and into school. So much so that he made the I Promise School that is in Akron, Ohio, his hometown. The point of this school is simple. It's to go and help at-risk kids in the area and make sure that they can get the education they need to live the life that they deserve. LeBron himself opened the school, and 250 kids were enrolled in it during his opening. Could you imagine what it would be like if superstars who had the money to burn like LeBron did things like this? The whole school system could be changed. Number 5. Suits for his teammates. LeBron has honestly had a rather turbulent relationship with many of his teammates over the years. He has been called a diva by many because of how much control he wants over the game, coaching, and more. That was why he had such a colossal failure with the Lakers his first year. He badmouthed everyone, and they wanted nothing to do with him. Back in Cleveland, though, whom he also burned, but that's another story. During his second run, LeBron decided that for one particular playoff game, that he and his teammates needed to be on such the same page that he bought them all matching suits, with one for himself of course, so that they all look like a unified force. Suits can be expensive, and since he bought one for the whole team, it was likely tens of thousands of dollars. They did win the game, but they also got a lot of jokes thrown at them on Twitter because they look like a boy band among other things. Number 4. Second home in LA. As a celebrity, and one as rich as he is, LeBron has many homes, and when he moved to Los Angeles to join the Lakers, he needed to be sure that he had a new home to house the family and himself in. He didn't spend too much on it though, just $23 million. This particular home in LA features a home theater, outdoor kitchen, and an elevator that goes directly to the estate's rooftop terrace. There's 8 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms in the King's Palace, with a custom kitchen and furnishings throughout. Oh, and apparently, LeBron has a walk-in closet that's bigger than most houses. Number 3. Muhammad Ali documentary and exhibit. Let me ask you something. Who is your hero in the world of pop culture or sports? Who's the man or woman that you look up to, would love to meet, chat with, be friends with, etc.? I want you to picture now that you're rich and you could do anything for that person. What would you do? For LeBron James, the answer to the first question was Muhammad Ali, the legendary boxer and fighter who was also an advocate for the curing of Parkinson's disease. LeBron has noted many times that he thinks Ali was the greatest athlete of all time, and a man to be praised for his fighting for the rights of all people. To honor his now passed on hero, LeBron has pledged a lot of money to a documentary about Ali that'll air on HBO. And if that wasn't enough, he spent $2.5 million on getting an exhibit in the Smithsonian about Muhammad Ali. Talk about going all out for your hero, right? Number 2. Liverpool FC. To be clear, LeBron doesn't own Liverpool FC, a respected soccer club in England, but he does own a 2% stake in it, a stake that he bought for about $6.5 million. All that for 2%. But the joke wasn't on him, it was on the people who thought it was a bad investment, because not long after he bought a stake in the team got a lot better and even got to the top of their league. Now, his 2% is worth $32 million. It has been a thrill to watch such a storied club make their way back to the top again and to be part of it all. LeBron likes the fact that he's diversified in another global sport, James' business partner, Maverick Carter, told ESPN. I bet you wish some of your investments were that good at making you money. Number 1. His body. I know that may sound weird, so let me explain. For a super athlete like LeBron James, the idea of being injured is a horrifying thought. Yes, he's been injured in the past in small ways, including his first year with the Lakers, but for the most part, he's been a machine. That's by design, as he spends $1.5 million a year on his body to make sure that he is at peak condition as long as his body can take it. Cryotherapy, hyperbaric chambers, Normatec leg boots, and other things are used to improve and maintain his physique, which for the most part has been a great investment. It also goes to show you the dedication that LeBron James has to the game of basketball. So what do you think? What do you think of some of the things that LeBron James spends his money on? Were you surprised by some of the things his wealth has gone to? Which of these was your favorite of the bunch? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you for watching Lux, the channel dedicated to all things rich and luxurious. If you like this video, make sure you check out some of our other videos and to be notified when we release new videos. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Until next time.